Okay, so this is the first in a collection of 6 pieces. The collection itself is called Gateways, and there will be more to come, I hope, but these are the first 6. This one is called Conception, and they are mixed media pieces on 8-inch by 8-inch cradled birch panels. They are 3/4 inch deep. They are finished on the sides. I tend to work over the edges when I do these deeper panels, but they will be framed, and I will show you that and what that is going to look like in just a minute. So you can see the color palette is very bright, saturated, rich colors, and each of these pieces is going to have a different image and reflecting the Gateways theme. And that is really indicative of my journey over the last few years. I've had to go through many gateways. I've had to go forwards and backwards and find ways in and out of my own head, my own process, my own resistance, and also step into my own joy in the art making process. And so these pieces are very special to me. They're an accumulation of everything that I have learned and practiced and worked at over the last 3 years in my art practice as well as in life. So this is the first one, and I will show you what it looks like framed. So these are panel frames, tray frames, and they drop in like that. So they will be nicely framed in a black frame, and they will be secured on the back. They will be wired and ready to hang. So let's get the next one. This one is called Exhale. And again, it is finished on all sides, but you really won't see that. These are sealed with a gloss UV protectant. And I normally like to do a matte or a satin varnish to finish pieces. But in this case, the gloss I tested turned out to be a super option. And I don't know if you can see it. There's going to be a glare from the light. But there are textural elements right here. And again, hoping this will get picked up on the camera a little bit, but that gloss medium just brought out the texture and it really made it glisten. So I was excited about that. There are 3 coats on here, so they're well sealed and will last a lifetime. This one is called Destiny. And isn't she beautiful? Her dress, the long dress there, I think is so dramatic and really adds to the overall composition and just the surreal feeling that I'm going for with these pieces. And again, you can see all the different layers here. A lot of hand-painted collage papers. These flowers are done with ink and Stabilo pencil, which is my very, very favorite. I add in very realistic elements, as in these collaged dragonflies and butterflies, along with the collaged image over my more abstract style of background to create that surreal feeling. It's another world that I'm trying to create, and to put myself in that world. These are just such a joy to work on. Here's the third one. Put it in there. This is called Moxie. Love, love, love this one. She is flying through the air. She has a butterfly behind her, and it looks like a dragonfly coming right up to greet her as she free falls. There is more of that texture there. You can see there's some vintage music, sheet music collaged in the background as well. It kind of gives it a whimsical feel. This is number 5 in the series. This one is called Reflection. She is more understated and quiet. She has her back turned to us. And I love, my favorite part of this one is you can see there the texture of the shawl came out beautifully. And again, it just all glistens. You can see up here in the corner how that gloss made the fabric just come alive. So there is Reflection. And finally, the last piece in the series is called Experience. She is down here. These pieces are full of movement. That's the other thing that I really wanted to capture. I wanted them to feel like they were kind of floating in the background, but also very grounded in the background. One of my challenges with these pieces, with this type of work, with the mixed media work and the surreal feel of it, is to incorporate the collage elements. I'm looking for a balance between what I've created in the background and having them well incorporated so they just seem like they seamlessly go and melt into the background. They're a part of that world, but also there's something about why I used such realistic images, because I want them also to be standing out and coming at you, and it gives a different feel than just a simple drawn figure, which I've experimented with those too. But these are currently my favorite way to work. I love this, and I hope you do too. Thank you.